dreaming of a white
Hey everybody, welcome to the Christmas cast.
just like the ones I
Yay.
used to.
I love
Hi,
this. I love that
everybody.
song.
We all got Nog.
We all got Nog. We all got our ugly Christmas sweaters on, right? We got snow.
We got none of that.
I
No, we
had
don't.
one.
Snow.
It was too warm for the ugly Christmas.
Lots of snow.
It's
I was-
86 degrees.
Go to hell.
It's 86 degrees.
As I told Jess while we were waiting for everybody to get on, my car today told me it was 9. I don't know
I was
if it was
gonna
9
say.
degrees out or if it was just speaking in
I
German.
think it's
saying
so
no.
funny. I think it's so
No.
funny when temperatures are one fucking number.
Where it's like
8 outside.
So, welcome to the last podcast of the year. And funny story, exactly 2 years ago today is when we wrapped our first pilot.
Really?
Yeah, so happy 2 years, guys.
I didn't know. Cool.
Really? The 14th?
Yeah. Facebook,
didn't know that.
Facebook
Was
told,
I-
Facebook
was
told
I in a
us-
Almost like
hotel
the
room?
loyal girlfriend of the group that like remembers the anniversaries, and you
I
guys
di-
are
I
like
didn't-
totally
I
fucking
didn't.
oblivious.
It was Facebook Time Hop that said Chris Birch, and that's a
Sure.
wrap on our pilot. And I went, oh,
Wait, that's right. Because we filmed it in like November, I think,
Yeah.
and then we just put it up like a month later.
because we're awesome. Welcome to the show. It's the Christmas extravaganza / 2016 wrap up because we're done with this fucking year.
No more.
Yeah.
Wait, we're not doing a 2016 end of 2016 podcast.
That's this podcast.
Do you want to do
Oh, what?
This is it. I mean, I don't have any New Year's plans. If you guys want to hang out.
it? Okay, we'll do it. We'll do a countdown. We'll do a live stream countdown. That sounds terrible because no one will watch.
We can record it at like 10 o'clock and still nobody will watch.
I'm pretty sure we have 3 viewers, so
Yeah, and 3 of them are us. One of you guys is not pulling the weight. Anyways, welcome to the show, Turbo Man himself, Chris Birch.
Terrible, man.
As Santa's littlest helper, LB.
See?
Billy, you Santa?
oh
Hey, Sam.
No, no.
no.
It's only going to be a matter of time before you have to put on the Santa suit. You know that, Bill, right?
Oh God, I can't wait. I actually told Becky that was one of my dreams when I'm really old and angry is that I want to be a mall Santa. She's like, what?
What do you want for Christmas? Okay, cool.
You
Get
can
off.
go to Santa Claus in Midland.
And just be like, kid, I ain't gonna get you that.
Let's be real. Your parents aren't going to buy you that.
Parents are
Neither
gonna
am
buy that, and this is not coffee that Santa's drinking. And,
No, Bill, he drinks milk.
and it looks like she's wearing a Santa hat, but it's not. Welcome to the show, Jess.
Hi.
Yeah, that's about that. Our counters, LB and I have counters that have gone up because we have not talked about Blade Runner, and LB's here in a row 4 times. Sooner or later, Birch will get a counter of something. I don't know what. PTSD's back to Kingdom Hearts because that's coming out. He's gonna start crying. You're gonna start
It's
crying. LB,
Yeah.
what do we have on Eggnog Tap tonight?
On eggnog ew, tap.
Eggnog flavored beer sounds gross.
And
So,
Probably
Mind you-
exists, though.
all right, we have some Grammy bullshit
Mhm.
that I know nothing about, so that'll be fun.
I heard about it today on the radio.
We have some sad news,
Yes.
as always.
Yes, sad
that
news,
right there, LB summed up 2016 in one sentence.
Yes, bad news.
Talking about DC for Birch. Then we're going to the trailer park.
Trailer park. Because that's what
And
we're
we're-
calling it now.
We're following that up with our Christmas movie countdown and our 2016 end of year review.
Sounds great.
there's a lot.
It's
So
a
what do you guys
lot.
wanna
It's a
start
lot. And we're gonna do it all in an hour because Birch has to go to Betty by.
No.
Well, I could. We'll see.
We'll make it quick. We'll make it quick. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Where do you guys want to start with news you can use? Where to?
Oh, like which of it?
Yeah, which one?
Well, I'll do the DC thing like super quick.
Yeah.
I just read it today. So, well, first of all, Ben Affleck says he's filming his Batman movie in the spring. So that'll be cool.
Look at my beautiful fur mink.
Got a moving piece.
Do we know anything about what his Batman movie is going to be about?
Deathstroke.
Batman. It's
Deathstroke.
gonna be
yeah.
about Batman.
Deathstroke is in it, and that's I think all we know about it.
Jonesy, look, it's
Um,
snowing. Look, buddy. It's snowing.
All right, Arrow season 2. Let's go.
Ow, ow, ow. Get your claws off.
Oh, and they announced that David Ayer is not only making a Suicide Squad sequel, but he's because it made money. Bill, what do you expect? But he's also making a movie called Gotham City Sirens, which he has implied via Twitter will be about. They said Margot Robbie's coming back as Harley Quinn, and they're also apparently going to be adding Poison Ivy and Catwoman as the
And
main.
What?
And it is
If-
rumored that Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn are going to be in a relationship.
Apparently, they want Megan Fox to play Poison Ivy.
That's what I was gonna say.
I'd be okay with that.
I mean, for her to make out with
For
Margot
a
Robbie.
sequel to Suicide Squad, yeah, that sounds right up her alley.
I mean, she's not making another Turtles movie.
Ain't
I
no-
hope.
I went there. Hoi, hoi, hoi.
Wait, did she die in the second one or something?
No, it's just
No.
they didn't
No,
make
there
any
was
money.
They just aren't making a third one. This is
Oh,
like
good.
Which is too bad because the second one was kind of a giant shit show in a good way.
Brad Garrett was in that movie.
Who's that?
Don't know who that is.
The guy who played Krang.
He played what?
Oh, you mean
Krang?
The brother from Everybody Loves Raymond?
Thank
Yeah.
you. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's
The throwback.
that's the wrap up for DC. Don't worry.
Yep.
If you missed any of that hot stuff, we'll talk about it at the the 2016 wrap up about how DC shit themselves this year. Birch, what do we want to cover next? You just talked. Never mind.
Alan Thicke.
Alan Thicke. Alan Thicke, yeah. He passed away
He's
last
dead.
night. After we were finalizing what we were going to talk about this podcast. And I have to start wondering, is it us?
I
Are
think it
we
might be.
causing
We're not that important.
Are we doing it? Or are they just punching their tickets out now because everything's going to hell next year?
Because they know that we're gonna cover it in a podcast. I don't know.
Hello?
Well, then I'm like, 2016 still has like what 16 days left to kill more people. So I guess we'll see.
Weird.
We'll see what happens.
Who's next? Christopher Walken? Morgan Freeman?
Oh,
No, don't even say that.
Everyone does need to keep an eye out for Alan Tudyk, all right?
Yeah.
Because Shepard Book died. So
Mm.
make sure he's not
You know the
no
natural
Spears.
order of things.
Plus,
If we know we're almost out of 2016, Joss Whedon is just going to come out with a javelin, okay?
this hasn't been a good year to be an Allen.
No.
I just
hate
googled
you.
Alan Thicke
I
and
hate
it
you
said
with every fiber of my being.
What'd I do?
It is so bad.
You're the worst little helper Santa's ever had.
no
You're going to
words.
get coal. Krampus is going to come for you.
Campus.
I just googled Alan Thicke.
My wife
to
is
see
shaking
what
her
was the
head at
first
me.
thing that came up.
I
And
did a bad thing.
apparently, his Twitter account posted after he died about the season 2 of Fuller House. So
Yeah, that's on now. That's on Netflix.
that's
Oh,
awkward.
did that come out?
Yeah, they must have scheduled that tweet to happen, but
yeah, that's not right.
he was dead.
That's it's from the grave. Confirmed. They have Twitter. They have Twitter in heaven.
There's Netflix in heaven.
But in all serious though, what was he on Step by Step? Was it?
Growing
Growing
pains,
Pains?
Bill.
Yeah,
was it Growing
Growing
Pains? Who was
Yeah.
in Step by Step? All right. Either way, him, the dude from Step
Patrick
by
Duffy.
Step. Patrick Duffy was Step by Step.
Yeah.
Him.
Yeah.
Alan Thicke and shit, I'm blanking on his name right now. Full House. What's his name?
Bob
Oh,
Saget.
Bob Saget. They shaped my childhood for loving, caring
That
dads
explains a lot.
that I didn't get.
What about Tim Allen?
And
What
Tim
What
Allen.
about Tim
Tim
Allen?
Allen is great.
and to the movie degree, Robin Williams. So you can imagine when I found out that these people were all vulgar comedians later on in life, that it kind of changed my life. So either way, I don't think
Moving on. Grammy stuff.
Grammys. Okay, so I heard this
Grammys.
today on my rock station that what was it? Beyonce is up for best rock song
Oh yeah. I heard about that.
in the Grammys.
Which song?
Don't Hurt Yourself.
I haven't heard.
I don't know.
I listened to it today. It is not rock.
Is it a rock song?
No,
That rock song.
but
No?
like Black Star is
I mean,
also
she's-
on that list, and
she's-
Black Star
she's-
isn't a rock song.
She's not a rock artist.
No,
At
it's
all.
not. And the guy, the president who's in charge of the Grammys or whatever it is, basically said, "Well, there's samples of both the White Stripes and like Led Zeppelin in there, so it's rock."
Yeah.
I feel like this is a setup for like some record she's trying to go for, like record to beat. Like, I've been nominated for the most blah blah, you know?
Yeah, she's up against like Disturbed.
Yeah, which granted, Disturbed is doing Sounds of Silence, which is a pretty decent cover of the Simon and Garfunkel song.
It was really weird the first time I heard it though. Like I'm like, what
Yeah.
in God's name drove them to want to do this? And then it grew on me.
Yeah, no, it did. But then again, Black Star by David Bowie is also on that list, and that is like the least
Yeah.
rock song he has. But I feel like that's a shoe-in to win because Bowie. Again,
Grammys.
this just kind of. I was reading half the list of the Grammys, and I'm like, you guys are still relevant?
When was the last time the Grammys mattered, though?
Never.
Kanye and Taylor Swift.
Didn't even know it was coming out. But
No,
that's just me.
No. What else is on news? Anything?
Is it?
I mean
That it?
death and destruction, but no.
No.
Donald Trump elected his Secretary of State.
Did
Do
he?
we want to talk about that?
Did he though?
No.
Do we talk about politics
I
on
don't
here?
want to talk. I don't want to talk. No, we don't talk politics.
talk
Can we?
politics.
I mean, but didn't he also like nominated like Linda McMahon for something? Which I read
Oh,
something
yeah.
funny on the internet that was
Small
talking
Business
about how like
Administration.
two of the members of cabinet now have been stone cold stunnered. That's kind of funny.
Womp,
Oops.
womp. Oh,
The funny thing I saw was that now if Congress is blocking anything she's trying to do, she just has to pull out the chair.
2017 is going to be a parody of itself.
Trump met with Yeezy. I know that much.
I mean, you've seen Idiocracy.
Oh, yeah, Trump met with
basically see
Kanye.
the truth. Yeah, Trump met with Kanye. He doesn't have time for intelligent debriefings, but
No, but he got
he
time
has
to
time
talk
for Kanye
about.
West, who just walked in without an appointment.
Someone else said. Oh, this
He
is
wants
bad.
an appointment.
Someone
Says,
else
I'm
said-
gonna
he
let you
wants.
finish, but
Wants to be secretary or something.
Someone else said that
Secretary
Kanye,
of Yeezy.
of something. SUMTIN.
Someone else said Kanye was there so he could design the clothing for all the inmates in the camps.
Oh.
Oh, at least he get paid and have money.
Oh.
Womp, womp.
Oh, that's real heavy. I don't know how I feel about
I
that.
know, right? I was like, oh Jesus Christ.
Moving on to the trailer
I'm
park.
just gonna go straight to the bottle now.
To the trailer park. Jess, pick out the trailer you want to talk about first.
Ugh. I don't know. I'm looking at them. Oh, we can talk about the Spider-Man trailer.
Okay, so the Spider-Man trailer
Michael
dropped,
Keaton.
and LB is going to tell us his thoughts because he's the biggest critic and a dick.
Because he's the Spider-Man.
I only watched it once. No, I take that back. I watched it twice. I watched it with the sound off because I was at work, and then I watched it with the sound on, still at work because I said whatever. And I don't know. I don't have anything bad to
What is
say
this?
about it.
Iron Man 4, right?
No,
That's
Iron Man 4
a-
was Civil War.
That's the nicest thing
Iron
I
Man
have to
Birdman
say.
five.
Is,
2.
that's all I have nothing bad to say about it. I guess that's a good thing.
I have a couple bad things to say about it. One, too much Iron Man. I don't know if anybody else is off the Iron Man trend, but I am. I've been off it for a bit now.
Well, I
Yeah.
feel like it looked like he's only going to be in like maybe 2 or 3 scenes.
I,
Like
I,
it seems
My-
like he's gonna be the guy who's like, hey man, just don't do stupid
Don't
things.
Look it up.
Yeah.
I just
I don't know.
that last shot.
Robert
of the
Downey
trailer,
Jr. is always going to be in my heart as a person. So
should have been Chris Evans. Chris
no.
Evans should have been there.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Oh, and
America.
see, like, they're both trying to recruit him.
Yeah.
Like-
no, I have a feeling that at the end of the movie, like he's gonna get a phone call and it's gonna be Captain America, be like, "Listen, kid, I got a job for you," because like Tony's gonna be blowing him off the whole time. I just can feel it. Jess, what were you gonna say before I cut you off? Robert Downey Jr. in your heart.
Robert Downey Jr. is just always going to be in my heart. I thought the trailer, like not being a diehard like Marvel fan, I will give it that. I thought the trailer looked all right. I like Iron Man. That's just me. I like Robert Downey Jr. I like this version of Spider-Man.
Yeah. No, my
So-
only other gripe with this film is the MGMT song "Kids," because it was kind of too cliche.
Oh.
That-
He's a kid.
No, like
Spider-Man's a kid.
it's just like how I felt about the Old Man Logan trailer when it started playing Johnny Cash's "Hurt." I was like, really? We're going with the cliche
Oh.
here, and
But
it bugs me.
You know, the funny thing is that one of my friends is like, "Did you know that Johnny Cash covered "Hurt" before he died?" I was like, "Yes." Who didn't? Like, who the fuck didn't know that though? Like,
It's
but
a-
for
it's
real,
a better
when it
version.
happened, it's a better. No, it is a better version. We played it at my grandfather's fucking funeral. It's a better version. Like,
Mhm.
he owned the CD, so I was just like,
I didn't know there was another version.
Yeah,
There-
Nine
it
Inch
was
Nails.
originally written by Nine Inch Nails.
And it's,
Gotcha.
and it's a really good song, but Johnny Cash just brings a different feel to the whole song.
He puts emotion into it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I just the MGMT Kid song was just kind of a cliche moment. But other than that, I like the action, I like the comedy, I like the kid. Michael Keaton has one line in the whole thing, and it's the best line in the whole
I
trailer.
fucking love it.
I just wish
and-
he was Norman Osborn so he'd be in the series
I know.
longer.
Ugh.
And
'Cause
maybe
he's-
if they try to do the Sinister Six again, maybe he'll be in that.
Because
But-
he's what did he goes? Don't mess with me, kid, or I'll kill you and everyone you love.
Yeah, and he
it's
just says it so like he's saying it so just like an adult talking to a kid, like, kid, don't mess with me or I'll kill you. And
everyone, you
everyone you love.
love. And it's just Michael Keaton,
And it's
you're
Michael
like,
Keaton, so you know he will. Like,
and the Vulture suit in action,
looks
10 out of
pretty good.
10, perfect. I'm so happy with it.
Man.
I was reading this thing
Dead
where
Space 3.
Kevin Feige was saying, like, because someone asked him like about the supervillains in the Spider-Man world, and he was like, well, because Spider-Man is such a normal dude who just got kind of pushed into a situation where he becomes a hero. He's like, we wanted the villains in the Spider-Man world to be regular dudes who get pushed into being something else as well. So Michael Keaton's just an average guy who is gonna be like put into a situation where he feels like he has to do this, and I really like that a lot.
Well, Scorpion's that way. Doc Ock is that way. Eddie Brock is that way. The Rhino in some storylines is that way.
Paul Giamatti.
Paul G, not that one. No, put it down. Sandman is that way. I'm just saying, it makes sense for them to go for that angle.
Mhm.
And Michael Keaton.
Oh, Shocker's in it too. You know that?
Yeah, he's gonna be like a low-level thug kind of thing. And
Yeah,
I'm
Shocker's
for
gonna be in this movie.
it. I'm for it. I'm really for it. And Web
Guardians
Bits.
of the Galaxy 2?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I was just watching this trailer for like the fourth time in the movie theater yesterday.
Only 4.
Only four. I made the choice to go see Office Christmas Party last night.
How bad was it?
It was a choice. It wasn't. I wouldn't say it was bad. It was very long. Like the laughs
Gotcha.
per minute were a little stretched. I'd wait for it to come out on DVD /
enough.
And
download.
then not watch it.
I'll put
Yeah,
it, I'll put
well,
it
or
in my
not
Netflix
watch it.
queue and never watch it. Okay.
It sure was. I did laugh.
Let's talk about something great, like Guardians of the Galaxy
Cool.
2.
Like Guardians of the Galaxy, oh my god, Baby Groot, like,
Baby
I'm
Groot.
sorry, but also anytime you start to hear, like, the the ooga chaka ooga. You just have to start like dancing, and you like know what's happening. You get like super excited as the trailer's going, and I don't know if everybody else does this when they
I'm
watch.
just glad
this
that's like the
trailer.
theme song. I'm glad that's like the theme song of the Guardians of the Galaxy now. Like I'm cool with it.
Me too.
Mhm.
I am
And now, and now it's given me something else to associate with than a fucking dancing baby from Ally McBeal. So,
That was the dancing baby song from Ally McBeal.
yes.
I
Oh,
forget.
gotcha.
I forget
Sorry,
that people didn't
back
have
to my-
culture.
Back
growing
to
up.
my love of Robert Downing Jr. Yes, Ally McBeal, Ooga Chaga, dancing baby.
I am Groot.
Oh, look how far we've come.
I am Groot.
Look how far we've come.
Uh,
But Baby Groot,
this trailer
and
was
like the whole
perfect.
thing.
Was absolutely perfect.
Remind me, there was no shot of Peter Quill's father. I don't think, right?
Kurt Russell wasn't in it. I was about to say the only thing missing out of this trailer was Kurt Russell, and
Yeah.
that was it.
Mm.
No Kurt Russell and no Kieran Gillian. That was the only thing missing.
Think
We
my
did get a look at
favorite moment-
Mantis. That was cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
What do you say, LB?
I said my favorite moment of the trailer was anything with Drax in it.
Yeah.
He
Oh
just
my
told
gosh,
your
that's
deepest,
right.
darkest secret. You must be so embarrassed. Do me.
Drax really grew on me.
I
Like,
love
he was
Drax.
at first he was like I didn't like him that
Fucking
much. Now
Batista, like,
Batista is the
oh.
It looks like they're
That's-
fighting. Oh, somebody named what that giant squid monster was, and it's in the reaches of bullshit Marvel canon.
I saw Vince name it.
Yeah,
But-
of course he did. But what looked interesting is that Drax looks like he gets eaten by it.
Oh yeah.
Weird.
It's gonna be exciting. I'm excited for this movie. Like, I'm afraid a lot of people are gonna go in with like super high expectations and then just shit on it. But for me, I'm just like riding the wave because
No,
I'm
I'm
like,
just excited.
it's James Gunn. He's having fun, and
Yeah.
Baby Groot is just the icing on the cake. Seeing
I
him
just-
scream at some guy and kill him. Oh, that was so funny. I am Groot.
I'm Groot.
I am Groot. What's the next trailer?
I am Groot.
I am Groot. No.
War of the Planet of the Apes.
War for the Planet of the Apes. Anybody see this trailer other than me?
I
No.
saw it.
Did
I
anybody
haven't
see
seen the other two
movie?
movies.
No, I haven't.
I saw the
either.
first one. This is the third one now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I only saw the first one.
I hear these movies are amazing.
Yeah.
So I think I should watch them.
And this one looks
Wait,
intense.
what was the second one about?
Dawn of the Planet.
Dawn of the Planet was like the humans and the apes trying to live peacefully, even though it was like a tension thing. And then like both sides had a like general-esque character who wanted to go to war with both sides, and it's just the fall of human and ape into utter war.
When did that happen?
That movie came out like 2 years ago.
Hang on a
Totally
sec.
missed it. Gonna have to rewatch
Came
it.
out 2014. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and this one has Woody Harrelson in it. All of a sudden, being a badass.
Yeah.
Suddenly,
as the
I
bad
love
guy.
it. Yes.
As a badass, shaved
That
head,
makes it exciting. I'm gonna have to watch it.
looking like this just total military badass, and I'm like, okay, I'm for it.
Do it. Just fucking do
And
it.
At the end of at the end of the trailer, he goes, "Gentlemen, if we lose this, it
It
will be a
planet
planet of
of
apes."
It was perfect.
I almost peed my pants. I was laughing so hard, man. I was like, all right, I'm going to see this movie.
Next trailer.
Transformer go here.
Okay, I didn't see this
Sorry,
trailer. Is
I'm
it
reading our outline right here.
Perfect.
That's for our Mayor Galactus.
I saw this trailer and then read the synopsis and realized I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Are there Dinobots yet?
I didn't.
There was one
think that-
their last movie, but I didn't see it.
Again, totally wasn't aware this trailer came out.
Like,
Is
I
Shia
love
LaBeouf
they
still
stopped
in it?
doing
no,
this?
Shia
Is
LaBeouf's
he?
out.
No, Shia LaBeouf like cracked and just like went away.
This
Is
another
Marky Mark
planet.
back?
Marky Mark's back, and this is where the weird thing is, because like apparently in the end of the last movie he went to Cybertron, and now this one has multiple timelines where the synopsis is batshit insane, and like
Is it coming out straight to DVD?
it might be
Straight to
because
Redbox?
It sounds
Like-
crazy. Like there's multiple timelines where like the Autobots have been like the Transformers have been here since like medieval times. and
Oh,
Anthony
no.
Hopkins is in it, and I'm like, dude, what are
Oh,
you doing
no.
here? Stop. Was this like you need to be in a Transformers movie and then you can be on Westworld? Which, by the way, if you didn't watch Westworld, he was amazing. He owned every scene he was in, and it was great. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this movie is. It literally looks
This
like
is coming
vomit.
to guys. This is gonna be in theaters this summer,
Mm,
and
I
then they
refuse
already
to believe
announced
that.
it's gonna be followed by Transformers 6.
LB, how does your childhood feel?
It doesn't care anymore.
It's over.
It's done caring.
It's dead
Just
inside.
apathy.
As long as they don't touch Beast Wars.
Beast Wars.
Oh, you know that's next. They've
Oh,
got
yeah.
like a hit list of your.
Oh, there's
childhood
also
movies.
There's a Bumblebee spin-off that's coming too.
Oh, because
No.
at the end of the trailer, Optimus Prime looks like he's gonna kill Bumblebee. They get in a fight.
All right, fine.
I don't care.
Meow.
I gotta kill my cat. I'm sorry.
Despicable Me. No, that was me.
No, I gotta go
I'm
kill my
out. Despicable Me 3.
That trailer came out today.
We haven't seen it.
neither.
I watched it. I didn't watch the second one, so apparently Gru's a superhero now.
Yes.
And Trey Parker is the bad guy in this one.
Hmm.
And he plays a supervillain stuck in the 80s. And that's about all the trailer showed.
Awesome.
I don't know if I'm going to put any forward momentum into these movie series other than the first one.
The second one was good too.
I watched those two and Minions.
How was Minions?
It was.
I mean,
It was.
I watched it.
Okay.
It was. I laughed a lot. It wasn't a good movie, but I laughed a lot.
That's fair.
I don't think it was really made for me.
No. Hey, speaking about movies not made for the target audience, I finally watched Zootopia. That is not
That
a kid's
Oh,
movie-
it's
movie.
so good.
That kid's not a
It's
kid's
It's
movie.
so
not a kids
good.
movie.
No. It's really
No, it's
good,
not.
but it's not a kid's movie.
I just watched it the other day too.
Super
I
good.
heard
don't
it was a
listen-
giant like societal allegory.
It like
Yeah.
the
Yes.
the metaphors are too on the nose at times, but it's a super good detective story. Like a legit good
Yeah.
detective story. The comedy is on point. Jason, what's his name?
Bateman.
Bateman is hilarious, and Cinderella, because I don't remember. No, Snow White. I don't remember her
Jennifer
actual name.
Goodwin.
She owns the movie. It's like she's so good. And
Yeah.
then Idris Elba is there, and it's fantastic.
And it's fantastic, which is probably why you watched it, right?
No,
Can we go back up to the news, to the music news?
what about
Can we do
music
it,
news?
or what up there? Or can we go back up? Can we backtrack? Can we talk about Childish Gambino's new album? Has everybody listened to that? Do we listen to music? Do we talk about music? No. All right. Okay. Fast forward. Movies. Beauty and the Beast.
I only know Childish Gambino as Donald
Donald
Glover.
Glover.
Sorry.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh,
This is an awkward.
Bill, what's wrong with your face?
I have to sneeze, so I keep muting my
thought
microphone.
Maybe your screen like froze in that face.
I have to sneeze, and it's not coming. So
Beauty
someone,
and the Beast, and it's
someone
weird.
talk about Beauty and the Beast while I
hate
try to
it when
sneeze.
It's not coming.
okay. I think we already talked about it, but I think Beauty and the Beast looks good. And fuck y'all.
We talk about every podcast. I feel like it's gonna be okay. There's gonna be some shit that's gonna be awful. Bill, you're still off.
It's you know, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna see how it goes.
it's gonna be a shit show, and you know it.
I know.
I don't think they can fuck it up.
But hey, man, like
I'm gonna try.
Jungle Book was good.
Jungle Book was good. That's
So
what,
like maybe like
Even
these live
Cinderella
action
was good.
I didn't watch No Desire. I didn't like the first one. What?
It wasn't?
Maleficent was okay. Yeah.
Maleficent wasn't even a
so-
remake. Maleficent
didn't
was just a
watch it.
shitty movie.
It was its own storyline.
Again, I don't like the Beast redesign. That's my biggest
They
gripe with it.
clearly don't write new movies well.
I honestly can't remember the last Angelina Jolie film I saw. Just don't watch your movies.
Mr. and
Huh.
Mrs. Smith.
Beowulf.
Yeah, it
Nope.
was either Beowulf or Mr. and
Nope.
Mrs. Smith.
Neither
She's
of
been being a
those.
mom for a while.
Is that it? Is that Trailer Park done?
That's
Back
we're rolling out of the trailer park,
All right.
bruh.
Tomb Raider 2.
Cradle of Life? What?
Probably.
You want to talk about the new Aliens movie again, Bill?
No.
Bill's
I don't.
turning into an alien.
No, I don't wanna. I don't wanna watch that at all. I don't. No. Just no. Okay. When that shit show comes out, we'll talk about it then. Okay.
Okay.
Fuck you, Ridley Scott.
Which alien is that we're talking about?
Alien Covenant.
Alien Covenant.
Okay.
Comes out in May.
Backbursters.
No, that's not real.
It's real.
No.
It's gonna be
no,
bad.
it's
Directed,
Oh,
directed,
They did.
directed by goddamn Ridley Scott.
What are they,
They did-
fucking wrestlers now? Like,
They did. They did do a trailer. No, a poster came out for it. I don't know if we talked about that last time. Did we?
I don't know if we did.
It's
Yeah.
a beautiful poster.
No.
Just shows the alien, like just the face of it coming out of the shadows, and it just says "run." That's it. And I'm like, that's an effective poster.
Yep.
But if anybody knows the alien, if it's that close, you're already dead.
like,
You just haven't caught up to it yet.
Michael Fassbender is in it.
Yeah, he's playing two people.
Oh,
He's playing. Have we not talked about this at all?
Yeah.
I don't know if we have much.
Oh,
Every
Birch
time we
hasn't
do, you
been
get angry.
Birch hasn't been here.
Oh.
He's playing David from Prometheus, and then he's also playing. I think his name is William, which is the updated David, and he has a severe bone to pick with David's.
Oh,
So it should be interesting. It all should also be a shit show, and Danny McBride's in it, and I hope he dies a horrible, painful death.
oh.
Yes.
I actually like Danny McBride.
No.
It seems very weird that he's in this movie. Also,
How do we-
Prometheus ruined its Idris Elba card, so that's why it's also on the shit list.
How do we want to do these 20?
Okay, now we're doing our
Uh,
top 20 Christmas movies of all time, because that's been our thing lately, that we're just riding this theme out until it dies. Like Transformations and Dragon Ball Z. We're just riding this thing
BuzzFeed
until
the
it's fucking
podcast
going
show.
down. Number 17 will make you believe in Santa Claus again. Again, this is the top 20
Well,
Christmas
well,
movies of all time,
why?
also known as these are the movies you should watch rather than Harry Potter. ABC Family, Harry Potter is not a fucking Christmas movie, you piece of shit.
it's not called ABC Family anymore.
What's
What?
it called now?
Freeform?
Yep, it's called Freeform.
Okay.
Freeform.
Bullshit.
Oh, okay.
Okay, LB,
Okay.
why don't you tell me what your number 5 is?
It's Home Alone 2.
Cool.
The best
Yeah.
Home Alone.
Is it the best Home Alone?
I think it's the best Home Alone.
I haven't seen 2 in forever.
You should.
It's
It's a good
certainly
chance.
better than every Home Alone that followed.
There's a Home Alone 5, and I don't want to talk about it.
I don't know if Home Alone 2 is better than 1, is it?
Well, I guess it depends if you prefer Kevin being like at his house by himself or in a big city by himself with Tim
Oh,
Curry.
nope. Home Alone.
I love it.
Home Alone 1 is better. You wanna know why?
Hmm?
Donald Trump is in Home Alone 2.
Donald Trump.
I like
Yeah.
Home Alone 2 because all the side characters like Tim Curry and the lady in the park who is
Oh, the Bird Lady.
Totally
Lady.
not a ripoff to the homeless guy with the shovel in the first one.
Shut up. And then Toy Store guy.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Duncan.
So memorable that you remembered all of their
Names.
names.
Right? No, lady in the park was the
She didn't
The
have
Bird
any,
Lady.
did she? It was literally
she
Bird
was
Lady.
the foster
Lady.
mother from Angels in the Outfield. So
Oh shit, yeah, she was, wasn't she?
she has a
Memorable.
special place in my
Iconic.
Upper.
Your upper chest that you hit.
Next.
Alright, says I hit the wrong side. It's over
Oh.
here.
LB, popcorn it out. Who's next for number 5?
Popcorn out to Jess.
Jess, number 5.
Me. My number 5 is Muppet Christmas Carol because it goes down in the histories. I can't. If you don't love a Muppet Christmas Carol with the Scrooges and like all the Muppets playing like the Ghosts of Christmas Past, Present, and
Marley
Future.
and Marley.
Barley. Whoa! Yeah, no, it's
Michael
seriously
Caine is
it's
in this
so
movie.
Michael
good.
Caine.
Michael Caine hanging out with a bunch of puppets. Like, what else
Like-
do you want?
It
I
has
need to watch it more often.
It has one of my favorite jokes in like random movie history is the I think Gonzo says, "I know the story like the back of my hand," and Rizzo goes, "Oh yeah, what is it? Oh, there's a star-shaped scar." No, the story, you idiot. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I just love that joke. It's like the only thing.
So good.
It's a joke that only Muppets can pull off. You know.
Mhm.
I had it on VHS when I was a kid.
I
and-
still
Yeah.
have it on
I-
VHS.
The DVD version cuts a song, so that bothers
What?
me.
No.
What song?
Yeah, it cuts Belle's song when she like
Ah.
breaks up with him.
What?
Yeah, it's not on the DVD.
I'm not
That's
okay with this.
Horseshit.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I'm
Ted's
I'm gonna
not
break out
okay
the
with this
VHS and make a DVD copy of it, and we're gonna be all good.
one.
That's bullshit. Jeff,
Yep.
take it away.
Sorry, my dog just looked at me like, really?
They cut Belle's
They
song?
cut that song?
I'll have you know, Jonesy's just looking off in the light, going, "Fuck you, Bill." You
This is
stupid
his new
movies.
favorite place to
I
sit.
don't like it, Bill.
CB, go.
My number 5 is a movie that no one's ever heard of or seen. It's called The Night They Saved Christmas. This is a really good movie, and it only aired like on TV once in 1984 or something
On
like that.
Freeform?
On Freeform.
I'm gonna.
This is a
IMDb
movie.
it.
Like it's really good. And it's got one of my favorite Santa Clauses of all like film history. And he's really good. Seriously, if you find this movie, it's hard to find, but basically like a quick thing of the story, it's all about this guy who moves his family to Alaska because they're working on finding oil because his job is to get like he's an oil guy. So he like goes and he blows up the ice with dynamite so he can find the like dig for the oil underneath. And he gets a visit from an elf, and the guy goes, "You are dangerously close to blowing up the North Pole." And so his family goes with this elf to the North Pole to be convinced by Santa that they're real and that they have to convince their husband to stop dynamiting. And
Wait a
it's
minute, Chris Birch, I'm looking this up right now. You said it was only on TV once, but you didn't explain that it's a TV movie that was only on TV
Yeah.
once.
I love this movie, and I think part of it is the fact that it's like it has one of the worst child actors of all time in it, and but like Santa and the guy who plays his main elf are just so good. And the story is actually pretty suspenseful. When like you see the like North Pole shaking, you think they're gonna all blow up in a minute. I was terrified when I was a kid, man.
I was fucking terrified.
I'm laughing because I looked up who played Santa.
Yep.
And his most known roles are two. One of them's The Late Show, so I don't know how that works. And the other one is Last Action Hero. And I go, I know The Last Action Hero like the back of my hand. There's a start. No, okay, that's a lame joke. And I go, who the fuck does he? Oh, he's on screen for exactly 2 seconds and gets blown up.
That's Santa. He almost gets blown up in this movie.
Except in The Last
I
Action
mean, the
Hero,
guy's
he
in
plays
the
his favorite
business
uncle,
of sliding
Frank.
down Christmas trees. I doubt he's concerned. Christmas trees?
I love
Okay,
this movie.
so it's a
You
Christmas
get it, you
movie,
light up Christmas trees,
84.
that's what-
Is that what I meant to say?
Santa was gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Because the Nazis were getting him.
Fireplace.
I said nothing about
Ah.
Nazis.
Oil Nazis.
Oil
Oil
lamp.
Gonna blow up Santa.
Fireplaces.
That's how much I was paying attention.
You basically got it.
I got it. I'm good. I'm good.
All right, Bill, take it over.
Number 5 is Scrooged, which I don't know if I really love because as I grow older and the more Bill Murray movies I watch, the more Bill Murray kind of annoys me. But it's basically The Christmas Carol, but with Bill Murray. And no,
Yeah.
it really is just that. And Bobcat Goldblum's there as a disgruntled employee who wants to kill him with a shotgun. And he's putting on A Christmas Carol for live TV, and he gets haunted by ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future. You know the story? Except it's Bill Murray. I don't know. I still like
Yeah.
it because the wife from Princess Bride, you know, I'm not a witch, I'm your wife, gets to punch Bill Murray in the face multiple times. Because she's the ghost of Christmas Present, I believe. Yeah.
She punches him.
Yeah, she punches him when they have to like teleport to place. She's like dressed in like this like a hobo version of like a Tinkerbell fairy kind of thing, and she just comes up and just punches him, and they go to the next spot, and she's like, "Yeah!" It's
I've never seen this movie.
It's The Christmas Carol with Bill Murray. It's kind of great, and that's why it's on my
Not to be
list.
confused with A Very Merry Christmas.
No, which I've heard I need to watch.
Which is on Netflix now.
Oh, I
by
will
the
watch
way.
it soon.
It is on the flicks.
All right, going back around, LB.
Oh.
That's not so popcorn, but we're gonna do it anyways.
I'm gonna pull out the classic. It's Miracle on 34th Street The original version.
Not the one with John Hammond.
No, oh, that one's good too.
They're both good.
They're both good, but you're going
Yeah.
with the original because it's the
Yeah,
original.
because it's the original.
Go with your gut.
It's good shit.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's
Santa goes on
classic,
trial.
classic story. Santa goes on trial, and the big moment is when the post office delivers, all the letters delivered to Santa from kids.
Isn't that how they prove that he is Santa or something like that?
Yeah, because the post office says he's Santa. Then,
But they clearly know.
Yeah. So
Clearly.
thank you, post office, for
Doing something right.
I love that they
For,
logic it though in a courtroom. They're like,
Yeah.
it must be because
Yeah.
the mail goes to him.
So
So
goes to him.
there you go.
It's
End
a
of
classic.
story.
It's a classic. You should know this movie. Come on now.
Mm,
Oh, he picked somebody.
Birch.
okay, my number 4 is Home Alone 1, which is important to Home Alone because it's the first time we got to see. It's important because we got to see the first time he used that gangster movie to fool some pizza guy.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Build the animal. That movie's so damn quotable. And then like Joe Pesci mumbles a lot. You know it. You love it.
I saw a great picture. It goes, as I get older, I stop wondering about what Kevin was planning and more of what the hell did Kevin's dad do to own that big of a house and take everyone to Paris?
yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
what? You're
Yep.
right.
No, but for real.
I'd like that job, please.
There's some like doctor actually went through and like did an actual like analysis of all the traps and the injuries that the crooks would get.
Didn't they die like
She was
36
like-
times?
They died like 30 something times. Yeah, like any real person would be very very dead.
Is it wrong that the thing that creeps me out still is when they jump through the door and land on all of the like broken ornaments? That one hurts the most to me, more so than anything else.
The worst one for me is when he steps on the nail
Oh yeah, fuck that one too. Oh
when he's
god.
going up. When he's going up. The
He makes
stairs.
that like high pitched screech.
But it's great. It's a great movie. Popcorn to Bill.
Yay! My movie is something near and dear to LB's heart. Not heart, maybe groin area. Batman Returns.
Why do you gotta bring it up every time I'm talking about this movie?
Because it's the first time you got a boner.
Yeah, why do you gotta bring it up every time I'm talking about this movie?
Have we talked about this before?
Yes.
At one point in time, LB must have told this to Bill in confidence or in a drunken stupor, and now
I
it
did
will
not know about
forever
this.
haunt him.
Yes.
Nor do I think we talk about this movie very often.
Batman Returns is the second Batman in. Well, it's the last
Batman.
really good Batman. Michael Keaton's Batman. It takes place on Christmas-ish area. The Penguin, it's great. Christopher Walken is there. It's fantastic.
And he's got a son in the movie
Still.
who just does his very best Christopher Walken impression while
And it's
acting next to
terrible.
Christopher Walken.
What like? Oh yeah, I know what that guy's from now, and nobody else would
Such
know
a
that
good
movie.
description.
It is terrible. It is so great. I love this movie to death. Because it's very political, and a lot of the subplots went over my head when I was watching it when I was younger. I was just like, it's Batman kicking ass. It's awesome. And then I grew up and I was like, no, this is actually kind of a smart movie. And plus, Christopher Walken says, if she tries to blackmail me, I'll throw her out of a hollow window. It's great.
Right.
It's great.
And then cats licked Michelle Pfeiffer back to life.
Yeah, that's where LB got his button.
That is not where Bill.
Phil?
No. To be fair to LB, that suit was so tight. Apparently,
Good
they had to
thing only
vacuum
3
her
people watch this,
into.
LB.
They had to vacuum her into her suit, which is how tight it was. Yeah. Again, it takes place on Christmas. Michael Keaton's my favorite Batman. I don't need any more explanation. It's fantastic. Jess,
Me.
you're number 4.
Number 4 is Gremlins.
Who
doesn't love Gremlins? Yeah.
Favorite scene when mom goes badass in the kitchen.
Yes.
Microwaves a gremlin. Awesome.
I mean, I fucking love the Mogwais. They're just so cute. You want to keep them, and then everybody had their little fucking Furbies when they were growing up, and you're like, look, it's like a Mogwai, except for it's not gonna kill
No.
me.
Do you
Furbies are
remember
awful.
the Furby Mogwai? They had like
Yeah.
a
One of those?
limited release gizmo. It was
I
like
did not get
I
that.
wanted one so bad because it was Gizmo. And I wasn't
it
gonna
was
feed him
in front of
after
my
midnight.
dog this week.
That movie also has one of the most disturbing Christmas stories of all time.
Yes, thrown in the middle of the fucking movie.
Put him on a
Just-
movie.
Jess, tell us about the movie.
I
When was the last time she watched this? She doesn't even.
I literally just started watching it all over again last month. I watched it like when I was growing up because this is one of the Christmas movies that I watched with my family.
Yeah, legit.
So it was, and it was like, oh my gosh, gremlins are so cute and everything. And then like I started rewatching it, and I'm like, it might not necessarily be a good movie, but it is the Christmas spirit for me. And it's for me, I'm a huge horror buff, so it's a nice, like, cute little crossover of old school horror films with Christmas, and that's why it has my heart. And it's terrifying.
Pick somebody for number 3. Popcorn.
Birch.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and this is kind of both versions, but specifically Jim Carrey's version, which couple things of the Dr. Seuss films that have been made. This is the only good one. So, and it's not even that good, but it's certainly the best of them. It was the very first live action Dr. Seuss movie before they made the atrocious Cat in the Hat movie.
Oh god.
But-
which stopped all future live action Dr. Seuss movies.
His widow was like, never again. You guys don't get to do this anymore. But yeah, no, this one I really like. I like Jim Carrey as the Grinch. I think he's a silly bitch, but like he's funny. And there's some actually really quotable lines from this movie, like the one like, "Oh, dinner with me? I can't cancel that again." I say that like all the time. And the sets look really good. The costumes look really good. I can't believe he did this whole movie wearing that fucking rug.
I was gonna say the Who makeup is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah.
whole movie's fantastic. It's one of my favorites as well. Like it's just my mom has a Grinch costume based off of How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I shit you not. She used to dress up in it for Christmas when we lived in Arkansas and go through the parade as the Grinch. So special place
That's wonderful.
in my heart.
Right there.
I love how it like gives a backstory to the Grinch, and it's not super hokey.
It's not
Yeah.
Like,
hokey,
it's actually
And it's not forced.
but at the same
No.
time, I could really do without it. Because it kind of
be
gets
like a half hour long.
it gets kind of annoying towards the middle where you're just like, can we just get to the part where he steals Christmas trees? I know why he's stealing Christmas. Fuck
Please.
off.
Pretty
Priest.
He's
priest.
just a dick.
He's just
Priest.
an
He's just a dick.
asshole.
We can all relate to that though.
We can all relate to some asshole mayor stealing our girlfriend in fucking elementary school. What a dick. I'm not bitter, Jerry. I'm not bitter at all.
Fucking Jerry.
I just totally made that all up. I didn't never knew Jerry in my life.
Oh, well, you're an actor, man. You fooled me.
Acting. For fun.
Um,
Acting.
popcorn to LB.
Oh wait, hold on.
What number are we
real
on?
quick, real quick. Fun little tidbit. The little girl, Cindy Lou Who, in that movie, do you know where she is now? She's a rock
Dead?
star.
Oh.
Seriously?
Yeah, she's in a rock band called The Pretty Reckless.
No way.
Yep.
Did they ever
That's
do a
that
cover
girl?
of Where Are You Christmas?
Oh, she fucking hates that movie.
Oh no, but she should. Like,
She
there's
should.
money in that.
She
Christopher,
should.
You are
She-
so
they're actually,
right.
They're actually really, really good. I like them all.
They are. They're actually on the radio down here.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
know if they're on the radio up there too, but they're on the
I don't
radio
like
down
that movie.
LB, number
What
three.
shut the fuck
I
up,
don't
LB.
like-
What's yours?
I don't,
number?
I don't like
Uh,
Christmas.
listen. It's like LB has like the perfect bulletproof because he has like every classic, hardcore classic Christmas movie. So it's like, what movie do you have? And he's just like this, and you're like,
No one hates this movie.
Fuck.
You go.
fuck, we can't touch him.
Yeah. Did you know every time something, an angel gets his wings?
Bell rings. Have you even watched it?
Every time a bell rings, what's it called? Every time a bell rings, no. Every time a person gets his driver's license, an angel gets his ring. That's what teacher said. Teacher's full of crap. Rocco's Modern Life, everybody.
I don't remember that.
It's a Wonderful Life. This has a special place in my heart. We
Clarence!
use that phrase a lot, but
Clarence!
because in 7th grade I was in the stage play of this in my middle school, and I
Jimmy
played Town Drunk.
Excellent.
Foreshadowing.
I'm still playing the town.
I bet your Town Drunk is nothing like you drunk.
I'm probably not. No.
Because I doubt you went up and smacked the main actor.
Funny story. I did that in a different play, not drunk. We'll get to
Totally
that later.
sober. So you're telling us every time you got drunk in college, you were just reliving plays that you were in when you were in high school.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Yeah, I mean it's a good. Obviously, it's a classic story of
Clarence.
he's guy is really depressed about things, and he thinks his life isn't where it should
Depressed
be,
about
and then
things. His uncle steals $8,000 away from him, and he's gonna lose his house on Christmas from this fucking big bank motherfucker. And so he's gonna kill himself to collect the insurance to keep his family in the house. What are you do you even know this movie?
I was just trying to sum it up for brevity.
He
saying,
just Googled it.
It was just what's the best Christmas movie? It's a Wonderful Life.
Wonderful
I don't
Life.
remember all the details.
I
been a
haven't
few
seen
years
it in
since I
like
saw
a
it.
decade and a half, and I know every detail of this movie.
So anyway,
I've never seen it.
Clarence, I want to
Clarence
live.
comes along and shows him what life would have been like if he had never been born. It's a lot worse for people. So he shows him that,
It's wonderful.
his life might be shitty, but it's a good thing he's around because it makes everyone else's lives better.
And the whole town
In
comes
some
together. And
small
gets-
Everyone else's lives would suck
so
legitimately.
cute.
if he was there.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
It really is. It's like 4 hours long though.
It's pretty long.
Yeah, it's pretty long, but there's a reason why it's still shown, and it's
Fucking
not like
miniseries.
it's not like it's not the whole thing isn't about Christmas at all. It's just kind of like it's one of those movies that take place on Christmas, kind of thing. And there's a reason why it's always shown during Christmas because it's that good of a movie.
Uh-huh.
It's always, like one of the things that Jimmy Stewart is most known for because it's Jimmy Stewart. Jimmy Stewart. Popcorn.
Bill.
Oh, that's me.
Fail.
Another classic, White Christmas, starring Bing Crosby and Bob Hope. It's Bob Hope, right?
That's not what your list says.
I changed it. Go fuck yourself. I can do whatever I want.
That's good because I like White
Oh.
Christmas.
White
too.
Christmas.
I thought
I
you
sh-
had taken Scrooge
That
down.
almost made my list.
No, White Christmas. I kid you not.
Oh, you're a monster.
I kid you not. White Christmas is like the longest movie ever.
Yeah.
Not in the sense of like it only runs 2 hours, but it feels like an eternity because
Longer
there's
like,
than It's
so
a Wonderful Life.
much happens in this movie. There's like 50 different sets. Like it starts in World War II. Okay.
And they're singing to their guy who's going away.
We see
Like
it's singing
the
to their
commander.
is it their captain? Sergeant?
He's like a retiring general or
They're
something.
retiring general or whatever. And then like it cuts to them like on a show in like Las Vegas. I don't remember where.
And Bob Hope saves, what's his name's life? Bing Crosby's
Bing
life.
Crosby's life.
And he's like, "Take me with you when you get back home, and we'll go on shows together."
So they,
Not Bob Hope.
huh?
No. Isn't it Danny Kaye?
Oh.
Danny, no, yes,
No.
yeah, it's Danny Kaye.
Is it Danny Kaye?
No, I think he's right.
Is it?
It's not Bob
He has-
Hope.
It's Danny Kaye.
Come on.
It's totally
Come
Danny
on,
Kaye.
guys. Do you even
Try
know
here.
this movie? Have you even seen this movie, Bill?
No, I'm thinking of The Road to Morocco.
What? Why?
The Road to El Dorado.
Bing-
That's not even
Bing
relatable.
And, Bing and
That
Bob
was-
used to do road movies where they do the same
Yeah.
bit and sing about going to different places. It's a whole setup of film. So Bing and Danny Kaye, they're traveling guys. I don't remember why they get in trouble, but they're on the run all of a sudden. Isn't that this one? Listen, all these old
Yeah,
movies about traveling shows.
This is
all
what they're
have, like,
going.
the same
They go
setups.
and they have to like make the show so they can save the
Yeah.
place, the ski
the
lodge.
ski place that the general owns, and they get all of their old platoon back, and it's not going to snow on Christmas because it's a ski lodge and they're going to run out of business. So then all of a sudden they all show up and they do this whole show for the general, and he's in tears, and it starts to snow, and it's a classic. You can't touch it. Plus Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye, not Bob Hope.
5 hours long.
5 hours long. Makes Ben-Hur look like a
Is it-
fucking
is it
30-minute
really?
show. No, it's
It
2
feels
hours. It feels ungodly long
Probably why I don't.
because it just so much happens in this movie that you're just like, oh, it's about them singing this Save a Ski Lodge Barn thing. Nope, starts in World War II, and you're like, well, I'm in for a movie. Moving on to our number 2s. We're in the top 10s, right? We're in the top 5?
No.
Wait,
I never got
Jess,
to my
Jess,
number
Jess
3.
didn't talk number 3.
Yeah, so we're going on
Which
to our
is
number
the most
2s.
important movie.
Jess, what's your number
The
3?
Santa
Jesus.
Claus. Which
Oh, yes, you
could have
stole
been
that
my
from my
number
list.
1 because I didn't put mine in order. But the Santa Claus, and Bill's jealous.
I am, because
The
this was on
Santa
my
Claus
list.
is everything. I just watched it on Thanksgiving because I don't have family down here in Orlando. So I watch movies that remind me of my family, and the movie is timeless. Like, you can't, like, some movies that you watch, like Gremlins came out in the 80s. You watch it now and you're like, oh, wow, really? But, like, the Santa Claus?
This one's all about how Tim Allen kills a dude and takes his job.
Yeah!
It's about
And nobody
murder.
cares. He just scares him off a roof. It's like, oops. It's a good thing he's a Santa Claus and not the real person.
All I remember is that there's a really hot elf, and she's like 4,000 years old.
But it's so good. Like, and
That's all
I love it.
remember. No, I'm just going.
And like, I just saw this meme on the internet the other day, and it seemed so real. And it was like Santa Claus before. It was like it's one of those beginning of 2016, end of 2016, and it was like Santa Claus. It was like
shaved
Tim
his
Allen
face, yeah.
before beard, shaves his beard, and then like his beard grows back.
Immediately.
And it's like, that is so real life. And I laugh. Like, it's a fact of like I watch this movie with my family every single year. Like, it's a family tradition to watch. Like, basically, my father is a mashup of Tim Allen and John Goodman in the best way ever. So it's like Tim Allen is like home.
That's like a
And
that's like a dream
everything-
to be. Tim Allen and John Goodman, just right there.
right, I mean, you've met my dad, Bill, so
Yeah, no, he's awesome.
like, it's true.
He's a badass new god.
But like, it's so good, and like, it's cute, and like, you watch it and you're like, that's so 90s, but at the same time, like, it doesn't diminish it. And like, he's sitting in the park and all these kids are lining up because they know it's Santa, and like, that's the one that will make you believe Santa is real. It is so
And
real.
it's Tim Allen.
And it's Tim fucking Allen. Like, yes, the
Tim
voice
Allen
of
brings you
Michigan
presents
himself.
every year.
Yeah.
No, I love that movie.
I
love that
movie.
movie.
I love the movie to death.
I never
And,
knew what it
like-
was about when I was a kid. Like, I loved all the stuff in the beginning few scenes when they were going around in the North Pole and shit, but after that, I had no idea what it was about. I just enjoyed watching it.
My inquiry is whether or not other people know this movie exists, or if it's
Really?
because we're all
Or-
from Michigan.
Or do you think
Because
this is
I
like
put-
a hook problem where nobody else knows it because they all think it's bad?
No, everyone
No,
else.
I
Yeah,
think-
no one else likes Hook for some dumb reason.
Tim Allen is like a really important actor to people from Michigan, and
Yeah, Home
apparently
Improvement.
only exclusively people from Michigan.
Because he
No,
grew up
what
in
I-
Michigan.
I posted something about it like, oh my god, doesn't everybody? I was like, seriously, is this something that everybody does? Watch like Tim Allen Christmas movies? And they're like, yeah, it's because you're from Michigan. And now I'm seriously concerned that people from like around the United States don't also know this movie exists. Like,
That's
It's
crazy.
a weird.
Like,
What,
but
Boston
what if
sounds
we
like
live in our
fun.
own little world? Like,
what if we lived up?
what
ask,
if
are
this
we?
is the
ask them.
Twilight Zone?
Ask them if they've seen Galaxy Quest. Okay.
I have seen Galaxy.
No,
Quest.
ask them if they've seen Galaxy Quest.
All right.
You need to put it to the test and be like, okay, Tim Allen movies, go. You know,
Toy Story.
Toy Story. Well, everybody's seen Toy Story.
I mean, I did think that Christmas with the Cranks was really funny. Is that just because I'm from Michigan?
Maybe.
I need to think Tim Allen's funny, or I don't know what else going on. With it.
Yeah. I'm actually looking up his movies right now. Oh god. Oh god,
He
he
made
was in
some
Jungle the
duds.
Jungle. Oh god.
No, I've
Jungle
seen
Cruise
all
Jungle
of
The
them.
other two Christmas Clauses. Santa Clauses.
The
Joe
Christmas
Oh my
is
God,
fun.
but I've seen
I
them.
actually really liked Big Trouble, so I like that movie. Christmas with the Cranks. Zoom. Let's not forget about Zoom.
Oh no, not forget.
Oh
about
no,
Zoom.
I really loved Wild Hogs. I will defend that movie to the death.
Wild Hogs is great. Again,
Oh,
no
that
one
movie's
else
so
likes it.
terribly awful.
One
Good.
movie.
God, he's getting real old though. Oh my God, don't take Tim Allen away from me. 2016, come on.
Why did you say
Put that
that?
off for a couple of years.
Not that old. My God, he's like 60,
He's like
right?
63.
Alan Thicke died at 69.
Exactly.
We're in the range.
Exactly.
Pick somebody for number
Hey,
two.
but never mind.
Number
I
two.
was gonna
Number two.
call.
Number two. Pick somebody for
Number two. Number two. Number two. Bill.
This one is another absolute classic that I watch every year. It's a tradition. It's the Charlie Brown Christmas special. Yeah.
Linus explains the true meaning of Christmas.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Doesn't anybody know what Christmas is all? I love this movie because it was when they had to like break up the kids' dialogues and feed them line by line so it doesn't sync up properly. There's so much about this movie special. It's not even a movie. It's like 30 minutes long. That is perfect. All I want is what is coming to me. All I want is what is mine. It's just there's so much
Yeah,
that's
oh,
perfect.
it's Sally. Yeah,
The
all
Sally.
I want is what I deserve.
all I want, and like Charlie, because this one hits kind of home for me because I hate the commercialism of Christmas. I hate gifts. I hate everything. I just want to be with friends and family, and Charlie Brown hits it on the head because Charlie Brown's like, the fuck is going on, in Charlie Brown fashion. He literally just
My
goes,
parents have a decoration this year. In their new house, they have a Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
oh, I got one
So
over
it's
there.
got like a triple
Yes.
phone ornament on
Yep.
it.
Yep.
Oh.
And I'm really excited because we started watching it with Bobby and Lincoln because Bobby loves Snoopy to death, and I'm like, this is perfect. This is perfect. We're gonna watch it all the time. And then Becky tries to ruin it by having us watch the Thanksgiving one on Thanksgiving. I'm like, no, that one's terrible.
No.
It's
Terrible.
okay.
Terrible.
The Thanksgiving one's terrible.
Terrible.
Like it's
You-
not in the same. It's not in the same
No.
level as the
This-
Christmas special.
This Christmas special ruined aluminum trees. What? I remember growing up going, Dad, what's an aluminum tree? They went out of business because of this special, Bill. Wow.
Why?
That's
What?
cool. They used to have aluminum trees, but this special was so big, people stopped buying them.
Are you serious?
I am
What is an
serious.
aluminum tree? I have to Google it now.
It wasn't
Aluminium.
aluminum. I don't
Probably
remember. It was like
Probably a tree made out of aluminum.
it was like a colored metal tree.
Thank you, Chris.
They could buy, and it was exactly like the movie, and they went out of business.
I did not know that.
Done. Number two.
Stain-
Where's the tiny tree with one ornament business? Where's that?
Yeah, I want that tree, man. And then apparently, like a billion ornaments and a blanket makes it like a perfect tree.
Turns it into a. I love that.
LB, because you're
Genuine-
falling asleep. Number two.
No, I'm not.
Wake up, old man.
Wake up, you old
Where's my
foxy
list?
bastard.
Oh. Oh, you'll shoot your eye out.
LB, I triple
I
dog
gotta
dare
begin.
you. I triple dog
I gotta
dare
begin
you
there.
to tell me a better synopsis.
Okay, so everyone knows the story of A Christmas Story.
Yeah, there's a gun.
It's about
There's a gun.
there's a big-
Ralphie, this little boy Ralphie, all he wants for Christmas is the Red Ryder BB gun,
but it'll
pump
shoot his
action,
eye
etc., etc., etc. And everyone keeps saying, "You'll shoot your eye out, shoot your eye out." Santa tells him that, his teacher tells him that, etc., etc., etc. But he gets it, and it's the best
He almost
Christmas
does.
ever. And then he
What
almost
does he
shoots
do?
his eye out.
And he saves up to get the magic Dakota ring, and it's so lame.
Yeah, and
I
it's
remember
basically
identifying with that particularly.
And he smacks the shit out of that bully.
yep.
Yes.
It's
The
basically a
bunny
movie
suit.
about the magic of Christmas and kind of this coming of age and realizing that things aren't quite as magical as they seem, although it's not really spelled out in the movie.
No, but
It's
it's
just really-
there.
It's just what you
It's
realize as you're older.
Yeah, that thing. But it's still wonderful. You still have that nostalgia factor. That things aren't as great as you expect them to be, but they're still pretty cool.
Do you know what? You know what that bully grew up to be?
Yeah,
A rock star.
got Parkus.
Oh, okay. I thought I'd try.
You know how Christmas Story is a touring musical right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually in my hometown right now.
I forget who he grew up to be, but I know he's been in a lot of B movies.
He's been in a lot of B movies, but you remember that show I made you watch called Titus?
Yeah,
He
was
plays
Titus'
the
brother or
the
something?
idiot brother.
yeah.
I love him. Zach Ward. He's hilarious. He's great stuff. Pick number 2.
Birch.
Birch.
All right, guys. So Jingle All the Way is
Wait,
like
is
one
this-
of.
Go
What?
ahead. Nothing.
Oh no, I was gonna say not only is this one of my favorite Christmas movies, this is one of my favorite movies of all time. Fucking love this movie. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger
Cookie down.
at
Okay, down.
at the peak of his career, facing off against Sinbad at the lowest point of his career, and
with Phil Hartman in the last movie in his career.
in the last movie he ever did, which is real sad.
Which is
but
super sad.
Aww.
but it's all about. I mean, you guys know it's this dad who is the dad of Anakin Skywalker, and he wants to. In the first part of ruining that kid's life, because I guess after Star Wars he was like, all right, I'm done doing this.
Yeah, he's a drug addict now.
Yeah. But Arnold Schwarzenegger wants to find the best perfect Christmas gift for his kid because he's a piece of shit father who doesn't go to his karate games. And so he goes looking for
Are they
this.
karate games? Are they called karate games?
It's where you go and you play games with sticks and you break them.
God damn it. Chris Birch.
That's as good as he's depressed, so he wants to kill himself.
We're so sensitive here over a couple of drinks.
So he doesn't go to the karate games enough. So to make up for it, he goes to buy him a doll. And at one point, John Belushi's brother.
It's an action figure.
A doll!
And so at one point,
Chris
John
Birch, you're the
Belushi-
worst dad ever.
John I'm gonna call if I ever kids one day. I'm calling all their stuffed Game Boys. So he goes to find this doll, and at one point, John Belushi gives him a broken doll, and
It's not broken. It's
And
a
he-
Spanish
Right
knockoff.
down.
he punches Sinbad a few times, and he hijacks a parade, and it's just a great fucking movie.
You're forgetting the
That's all
whole
I got.
Phil Hartman sideline where he's basically Ned Flanders with a boner.
It's like if Ned Flanders was
No,
a piece of shit.
that's
He
not
just wants to steal.
things
He
about
just-
ever.
He just wants to steal Arnold Schwarzenegger's wife. It's terrible. Oh, it's so bad. This movie's fantastic.
He wants
Dance with Pronto.
Popcorn. Who already went? LB went.
Just Jess.
Yeah, Jess. Go, Jess.
Number 2.
Number 2 is the best. Number 2 I own on DVD. Number 2 is Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. It is so good. I watch it every year. It's a classic crime fiction
Question.
type movie. What?
Did you know this is the prequel to Iron Man 3?
No, it is not.
Damn it, Bill.
It's so good. And it is so good, and I realized just like I have a type of movie that I really like because like I equate Kiss Kiss Bang Bang very similarly to Lucky Number 7, and it
Two
has
great
a
movies.
kind of a similar
Quirkiness?
quirkiness to it, and I'm a quirky person. I just like it's just mere coincidence that it takes place over Christmas for me because it's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Val Kilmer is hilarious in this too,
Val Kilmer,
as Gay Perry.
Gabe Harry, what
Still
a
gay?
character.
No, I'm
Still
drowning
gay.
in pussy. I just like the name so much I can't get rid of it. Birch, have you ever seen this movie?
I've never seen this movie.
Oh my god!
What?
You need to.
How did
I've-
we
I got
not
nothing.
sit him down and make him watch it? We watched it like every year that I was in college, and you guys were also in college.
I
We
never
were-
saw your number 1 either.
Are you
so-
serious?
What?
Yeah, I'm actually being
Chris
completely
Birch.
serious.
Fly to Orlando right now.
Chris
We're gonna
Birch,
watch
just
movies.
come to my house. I have them. It's okay.
I've been watching Jingle All the Way all the time. That's all I do.
But it's 86 degrees here. Come here.
Yeah. This
But
this
like
movie
the
is
whole
so
thing,
quotable.
like there's a love story. There's like it's the like Harry like is obsessed with being like a detective slash magician, and like, you know, he falls in love, and there's like a murder mystery. It's everything that you ever wanted in your entire life, all in one movie with sarcastic humor. How can you fucking go wrong? How? Dave Harry.
Yeah,
Dave Harry.
it's both. I say that an actor to be good needs 3 movies. This is both a leg for Robert Downey Jr. and Val Kilmer.
It is, and it's just
I love
tops.
I love the dialogue of Val Kilmer's just going off at Robert Downey Jr. He goes, "You know what happens if you look up idiot in the dictionary?" And Robert Downey Jr. goes, "You see a picture of me? No, you read the definition of idiot, which you fucking are."
It's
I
so
think they
like
dredge the lake. They'll find my.
life change. I can't gush about this movie enough. This movie should be my number 1. I typed my movies out of order. This should have been it's in my DVD player right now.
Speaking about number 1, Jess, what's your number 1?
My number 1 is Love Actually,
Which is also my favorite rom-com of all time.
is also my favorite rom-com of all time because I am not a huge comedic fan of the style in general, and Love Actually gives me the tingles in my heart.
Gives you feelings.
Gives me all of the feels.
Gives it to me.
Yeah, it gives
This
it to
movie
me.
is-
They are so there,
This movie,
And-
also known as every British actor not in Harry Potter.
right? And
Get
then
one or
some
the
that
other.
are. Like,
This movie is so big, Americans have been trying to steal it with every other holiday movie ever, and it's not working.
and it's not working.
Valentine's
they
Day,
keep trying.
New Year's Eve.
And it doesn't happen. And like that's the thing is like I can't even. It's so cute, and it's so like romantic. Like this is my favorite romantic movie of all time. It's even higher than The Notebook, and like I know that's so fucking basic, but I haven't found something that's better, other than like Scott Pilgrim. But that's not really romance. Like that's
That's
just.
romance. Well,
It falls under romance, but I like it for other reasons.
there's so many plots in this that are great. Like Bill Nighy's a washed up rock star who's trying to make it back, so he changes all the words in his rock songs to Christmas so he can get a number 1 album, and he doesn't lie about it. And they're like, "Listen, we're just trying to sell records here, so we changed 1 shit lyric to 2 shit lyrics about Christmas, and so we can make a little fucking money." And he's on the radio, and I'm like, "You can't say that." He's like,
And they're still buying it. Like really, at that point in time,
listen,
it's
listen, kids, don't do what is it? Don't do drugs. Become a rock star, and they give it to you for free.
yes.
Don't
I
buy
mean-
drugs, yeah.
If you haven't seen this movie, you're absolutely crazy, or you're Chris Birch. And like, there's 9 different stories, and they're all stories about Christmas and love or family and everything like that. And then like all of it ends happily, and like
Not all of
everybody,
Not all of them.
not all of them,
It makes me really sad.
but I won't spoil that.
No.
Alan Rickman's in it, like all the
Liam Neeson's in it.
Liam Neeson's in it, Keira Knightley's in it, like
Colin Firth.
Colin Firth.
Colin
he's great.
Firth is in it. Like there's Hugh Grant. There's all these other. You're right. Every single fucking British actor that's not in Harry Potter.
A lot of them aren't.
Oh,
That
oh,
matters.
Hey,
And
guess
then
what?
some of them
Rick
are in
Grimes.
Harry Potter.
Rick Grimes from Walking Dead. He's in it.
He's
Yep.
in it. Yeah, he
He's
is.
British. He's British.
And
I knew.
there's some other people. I'm like, that's the thing is like, there's so many different like storylines. There's a little bit of something for everything. And if you don't identify it, even with the smallest little hint, like you see like the picture, it's just so iconic that there's memes on the internet that's like forever, like of like the guy who falls in love with the girl, but he got married to the best friend, and like he starts to tell her, and like Elby's fucking bored.
Freeman's
Elby,
in
what's
it.
your number 1?
Freeman's in it. Hold on. What's his name? Bilbo Baggins.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
He is.
Martin
Martin
Freeman.
Freeman.
Martin
Martin
Freeman's in it. He has
Freeman.
one of the best lines, and he's on screen for maybe a total of 5 minutes. Elby, what's your number 1? You're on the hot seat.
Oh, it burns. So I'm really disappointed that none of you.
Ah,
That
ah.
was terrible. I'm really disappointed that none of you had any of the best ranking movies on your
took
list.
the best one.
The what ones?
So I picked the best
You-
one.
You took the best one.
What
So
one
it's
is
like,
Santa Claus
Joke.
is coming to town.
What movie is this?
My wife disagrees. Anyway, Santa Claus. This is the one. This is the story of Santa Claus. How he becomes Santa Claus.
Is this with the Heat Miser?
This is not
No,
with
that's-
the
Oh, what?
Miser.
Oh.
That's the year without a Santa Claus.
Okay.
I'm Mr. Heat Miser. I'm Mr. Sun.
I'm Mr. Sun.
That's second best. This is
Rudolph.
one with
Why
well,
was that not on
put
anybody's
front of
list?
the
What the fuck
other.
is wrong
This is
with
with
us?
Burgermeister Burger.
The
Burgermeister
Burgermeister
What's with the
Burger.
Meisters?
Steve Berglund's in this movie?
The Burglamite.
He wants to
The
get rid of all the toilet.
Burglemeister. Chris Birch, weren't you the first person that said that? I feel like you
No,
were.
but whoever did, I need to. Maybe was it Isaac? Because I laughed for
No,
days.
I actually think that it was Tyler Bradley.
Yeah.
I think
So-
it was something like totally off
Probably.
the cuff.
Tell me more about Santa Claus Comes to Town.
So the best part of this movie is the ending where it's like they beat the villain by basically waiting for him to grow old and die. Because Santa Claus, he can live forever. So
Outlive him.
Outlive
like,
him.
well-
Outlive him.
that's it. That's the whole story.
That's
There's a
the
penguin.
whole thing.
Topper the penguin.
I really don't remember this one at all. I only watched
Topper.
Rudolph.
It's got one of the best songs ever, but one
Yeah.
in front of
No,
the other.
it's one of the
Yeah, it does.
claymation movies, Bill.
No, I
Not
know. I
Claymations.
only remember Rudolph for the Claymations.
No,
Stop
I remember
puppets.
this one. I remember this one.
You don't remember this one,
This-
Bill?
It's not animation, it's stop motion puppets.
Yeah.
I thought it was claymation. Honestly,
Oh.
I didn't even know it was stop motion. I mean, it was fucking 1970, so it
I-
probably predates claymation, right?
I'm sure I watched this a million times as a kid. I just haven't watched it
Oh,
since.
I do remember this. I'm looking at pictures right now. Aww.
And all these movies had who was that? Mickey
Mickey Rooney.
Mickey Rooney voicing Santa
Mickey,
Claus.
Mickey Rooney was Santa.
Was
Yeah.
he always
Yep.
Santa?
Yeah, pretty
Mm.
much. No, almost all of them.
And who was
he
the
always
guy
had,
who was
like-
the narrator? He was another really
Fred
big guy.
Astaire.
Yeah, Fred
Yeah,
Fred
Astaire.
Astaire.
Big
He was always a
costumes,
snowman,
some of
wasn't
them. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was
No,
Rudolph.
he was the-
All you remember is
it's the
Rudolph.
Fucking.
And
Bill,
each movie had a different.
Bill, you have children. You have to educate. Get this right.
No, they already watched them. Don't worry.
No, I
watched
have
them.
all of them on
Bobby,
DVD.
Bobby,
You can
Bobby
borrow them.
watched Rudolph and Frosty last week. This week is Santa Claus Comes to Town and A Year Without Santa Claus.
So
Sit down
just
and
so
watch
you
them
know,
with him, Bill.
for next
No,
year.
I didn't watch this one because my mom showed him that one. So
SeaWorld,
this one.
SeaWorld owns the rights to Rudolph, so
Rudolph.
they could come here and meet Bumble,
Ooh.
and
Bumbles bombs.
all of the Rudolph characters
You gotta watch
Zach
Year Without
York?
Santa Claus.
for
Zach York
free.
Is Zach York gonna
For
be there as
free,
Santa?
come here.
Yeah, I
Bill.
just have to fly everybody down there. Yeah.
When you watch Year Without a Santa Claus,
Usually $70.
pay attention to Mother Nature's compromise.
What's the
Pay
compliment?
attention.
Okay.
Was that
What?
a metaphor or like the character Mother Nature?
Another character.
Okay.
All right. Birch.
Who else? Birch.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. At my house, it's not the Christmas season until we've watched this movie. Like, it's always been a thing. Like, we eat Thanksgiving dinner, and then we go to the living room, and we watch this movie. And that's, like, what kicks off everything. It's the only one of the vacation movies that I really, really like. Everything else is like, it's fine. But this one's just,
Fuck 'em.
this one, like, again, my family and I, we can, like, quote the entire movie. Which is annoying as sin, but, like, we just, like, all of us, we all know this, like, movie back and forth. And for anyone who doesn't know it, it's Chevy Chase trying to make the perfect Christmas and fucking up in every possible way.
Being Chevy Chase.
Big Chevy Chase. That's all there really is to it. It's great.
I don't think I've ever actually seen this movie all the way through,
I don't think I have either.
but I want to.
It's good.
But it's
Super
Chevy
fan.
Chase, and we all know and love him from Community. So
Do we love him from
Well,
Community?
I
we?
do.
Fletch.
I do.
Do we?
I
Yeah.
do. You can't.
Take us-
you can't
take us
go
home,
without
Bill.
Chris.
Okay,
Take us home.
it's not.
Just call him Phil.
Christmas-
The one true goodness.
It's not Christmas in my house till I see Hans Gruber fall off the Nakatomi Tower and Die Hard, the greatest Christmas movie ever. This is another one of those things where it just so happens to take place on Christmas. It's not really a Christmas movie, but it doesn't matter because it's the greatest action movie of all time, as well as being the greatest Christmas movie ever.
I saw this thing online. It's like there's two types of people in the world: the people who think that Die Hard's
Yeah,
a Christmas movie.
and the people who are wrong.
And I just keep posting best Christmas movie. ... No, it's Die Hard. I already said everything I needed to say last podcast. You don't need to say anything more.
Die Hard.
It's Die Hard.
It's Die Hard.
All right. So we're going to take a super quick break, and we'll be back for our 2016 rundown, maybe with Chris Birch, maybe without. Tune in there, boys. Thanks for it. And we're losing the snow. Fuck this shit.
I did that.
It's the most wonderful time
It's the end of the
of
world,
the
so you know it.
year.
Hey, everybody.
That should be 2016. Hi.
We're back.
We're back for a hot second. LB's going to tell us some bad news, though.
Sorry, we're not doing the end of the year recap because we don't feel like it. We're gonna do it in the next podcast, and then we're gonna make it big and special. So we're gonna spend more time on it and make it worth doing a whole podcast on.
It's because we care about you.
We
all
care
three
about
people and Nana. Like,
yeah, and your feelings about 2016.
Because we all hate it.
and a lot of things happened.
A lot.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Is that still a thing in YouTube?
Yeah, apparently.
Do
I don't know.
things,
We
watch
don't,
the stuff.
we don't update our iPod store anymore because somebody's not on that shit anymore.
What is an iPod
We ran out of
store?
ran out of space on the website, Bill.
Oh, did
People
we?
don't have iPods anymore, Bill.
They don't?
I was only my mom only allocated so much space on the website, Bill.
So I should stop putting that in the link, right?
Yeah. No, because I still got to go there for the original podcast.
Oh, for the original ones, yeah.
Send them to our
What?
super active Twitter.
The ones that actually our Twitter is off the hook with all crazy kinds of stuff, and hopefully with us feeling better, our Twitch will be off the hook too, because everyone will be streaming. Everybody,
Yes,
everybody.
everybody.
If you're playing a game on PS4, you should just stream, except LB because he doesn't have a PS4
I don't have capability of streaming.
Teach me your ways.
yet.
Yet.
Anyways, thank you for listening to our Christmas bullshit. We're gonna listen to "It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year" as our outro.
Oh.
That was also our intro. What song do you want? What song? No,
Just
pick
go
one.
Ahead.
No.
Just go
You want the
ahead.
Grinch song?
I'm most wonderful time exhausted.
Okay, what song do you want then? Pick.
I don't know.
As long as it's not Wham or.
You're a mean one,
All right, we're doing that one.
Mr. Grinch.
Just let
We just
Jessica
broke
sing
some
us
bad
out.
news. Right? I'll go with yours.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You
Was it
really
done yet?
are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming